Now that your Jammy is all set up and up to date, it's time to jam. To play with the onboard sound, you can plug Jammy into your amp with a 1/4-inch jack, or plug in your headphones or speakers with a mini jack. You can also use Jammy as a MIDI controller, which I'll cover in another video. First, you have to tune Jammy. Just kidding, it's always in tune. Just press the power button and wait a few seconds. The purple light indicates that the sensors are calibrating. It's recommended that you don't play until the light changes. Now that the button is light blue, Jammy is ready to play. I suggest you start by strumming a few simple chords. By default, Jammy has the standard E tuning, but you can change it using our mobile app. To turn the volume up or down, use this knob right here. One way that Jammy differs from your regular guitar is that when you strum a chord with your right hand, you don't feel the strings vibrating with your left hand. And that's because the strings are split right here, but you'll get used to it pretty fast. Now let's pluck each string individually to see if they all respond the same way. If you notice that some of the strings don't ring when you hit them, there's a number of things you can do. First, try plucking the string in different places. Depending on your style and whether you play with a pick or with your fingers, the string might be most sensitive right here next to the sensors, or right here in the middle. Also, try hitting the string a tiny bit harder and then softer again to see how it reacts. If a string feels louder or quieter compared to the others, you can change its volume in the mobile app. Now try playing a bit faster on a single string. We've built Jammy to be pretty responsive to alternate picking, but sometimes if you play faster, say over 12 notes per minute, sorry, I meant 12 notes per second, it can lose a few notes here and there. Try playing scales or warm-up patterns to check how they work. If you find any of the strings on your Jammy responding unnaturally, do let us know. Feedback like this helps us improve our firmware and make sure that your Jammy performs better with every update. You might have already noticed that Jammy supports palm muting, so you can stop the strings from ringing by resting your right hand on them. And if you plug the strings while palm muting them, you'll get the palm muted sound. Similarly to muting the strings with your right hand, you can do it with your left hand. We're using capacitive sensors, which lets us detect when you're touching the string, but we can't tell exactly where your fingers are. That's why you can't play artificial harmonics on Jammy. But you can use other techniques like hammer-ons and pull-offs. For two-hand tapping, you might want to tap slightly harder than on a regular guitar. Now let's try sliding. You may notice that faster slides tend to work better, and also if you tap a note and then slide, it works slightly better than if you plug the same note and then slide. We're working to improve how sliding works in the upcoming firmware updates. You'll notice that currently the bending range on Jammy is limited to a semitone, which lets you play half-note bends and use vibrato in your playing. We're working on improving how our sensors track string bending to widen the range of bends in the future. I hope this video helps you get the most of your first experience playing Jammy, so go ahead and explore, playing what you normally would on your guitar. And if you'd like to try out the other things that make Jammy special, check out the videos on using the Jammy app for effects and backing tracks, or try using Jammy as a MIDI controller. We'd love to know how your first Jammy session went, so don't hesitate to record it and send us your feedback. Thanks.